Was he unique because he was Dalit? Many of the competitors in many musicians at that time that were also popular were also Dalit. वो इतना strong है ना वो जो caste का जो emphasis है, it is so strong.
One of the criticisms has been that by looking at Chamkila's love for art and his personality and placing his, you have focused on how his identity affected him as a person who can't say no, for example, but one of the criticisms is not his art or his personality, but his identity was part of the reason for his fate and perhaps a major part.
Yeah, you have to go back to the reason why you're making the film. Is it because he was Dalit? Was he unique because he was Dalit? If I stress on the fact again and again that he was a Dalit, am I doing service to the caste system per se? Am I trying to also put him into a box which had actually afflicted him? I wanted the story to be free of something that he was not free of. And you know, there are many of the competitors and many musicians at that time that were also popular were also Dalit. Many of them were. These are supposed to be almost illegitimate in their, like, unfortunately, you know, their family history. Many of those people were like that, okay? But the point is that the story was not anybody else's, it was his. So what was the unique feature that brought me to make his story is what I focused on in telling that story. So just by saying that he was Dalit over and over again and emphasizing how big that problem was in Punjab and still continues to be is not the basis of my story, and I'm not doing service to the society by repeating that story. I'm trying to tell you that no matter who you are, and it's clearly mentioned, the word is mentioned. I don't even want to say it in this gathering what word it is. Yeah, but that word is mentioned over there. It's clear to the audience. And the rest has been managed by subtle ways, rather than, you know, yeah, taking the flag and going in that direction. And वो इतना strong है ना, वो जो caste का जो emphasis है, it is so strong that if I went too much into it, the personal story or the story of a musician, for me, Chamkila is the love story between a musician and music, musical performance. So I've treated it like that. That aspect would have gone out of the window.